All right, brace yourself. Keith Barry's love of magic began at 14 when he bought a copy of Magic for the Complete Klutz.
I like the title of that book. The Irishman has since gone on to stun and battle audiences around the world, including some of the biggest names in showbiz, including Lindsay Lohan, Charlize Theron and Samuel L. Jackson. The master magician is in the country for the very first time and he joins us now. Welcome.
Hey, Keith. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, mate, it's great to have you with us.
We wanted to know, first of all, is it true that you've been banned from Las Vegas and the poker tables because you have the ability to... Is it count cards? Or?
Yeah, card counting, yeah. So I started off as a magician. Since then, I've kind of learned how to hack into people's brains. So I mix psychology, hypnosis, neurolinguistic programming, all these different skill sets, I suppose, together. But yeah, I learned card counting many, many years ago. And I was in the Palms Hotel one time, and I was doing very well at a table, and they just came over and said, Mr. Barry, we'd rather not have your company tonight. And then I got put on the list, and there's an actual list in Vegas.
Because Cam and I were thinking about heading down to the Star tonight.
Absolutely. Have you taken down any...
Yeah, I've nothing on tomorrow, so I'll be at the Star tonight for sure.
Have you done any Australian... Not done them, but have you been to any of the Australian casinos?
No. I'd like to do them, though. You're right.
Yeah, let's go take one down.
No, I haven't been to Australia before. I landed at 11 p.m. last night, straight from Ireland, so this is my first time.
Brilliant.
And the Merlin Award?
Yeah, that was exciting. You know, the Merlin Award for us really is the Oscars of the the magic world.
Yeah.
And to get that award was kind of amazing because Penn and Teller, David Copperfield, the people I looked up to all my life, they had and have those awards. For me to get the Merlin Award for Mentalist of the Year was fantastic. You know?
Yeah.
All right, well, mate, you've got to do some stuff for us.
Sure. Well, a couple of weeks ago, I sent this photograph down to Sonia, and I know you've had it for a day or a couple of days now, and I didn't tell you anything about the photograph. That was important.
No.
Did you make any assumptions about this photograph when you got it?
No.
No?
I just thought it was a picture of a baby, and you said to glance at it a few times, so I've been doing that.
Great. So I'll tell you, the photograph is actually a photograph of my son, Braden.
Oh.
And he'll be 6 months old in just a couple of weeks. And the reason I sent this to you is when you look at something or somebody for a certain length of time, sometimes you have an affinity for that person. And we're going to try a little experiment with you right now. And these are experiments. I have no idea whether they'll work or not, okay?
And you literally did post these to us from Ireland.
From Ireland, yeah.
Yeah.
I FedExed them down. So can I borrow your watch for a second?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to try an experiment.
Childproof.
An experiment with time. And I might say right now, you also got this envelope.
Yes.
A couple of days ago.
It was sent to David, but David didn't know he wasn't going to be here, but that's okay.
So this is your watch. I want one of the cameras to pick this up. So let's go with camera 2 or 3. But I'm going to pull out the hands of your watch.
Yeah, go crazy.
Yeah, okay. You can see the hands of the watch spinning around. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so the button's popped out. So here's the idea. Sonia, you're going to continue spinning the hands around and around like this, okay? You're going to do this, though, with your eyes closed, okay?
Oh.
Well, or you can just do it face down if you like.
Sure.
It's up to you. But here's the idea. If I keep spinning the hands around and you keep spinning around, hold it face down with your left fingertips, with your left fingers. Hold that there. Okay, now slowly spin it around. Okay, and look at me and just close your eyes just for a second. And in your mind, I want you to see the hands of a clock spinning around, around, and around, and around. And see the hands slowing down and stopping at a random time of your choosing. You've got a time in mind, yes? Okay, whenever you want to stop spinning those hands, you can pop in the button.
Okay.
Okay? Pop. Did you hear a click there?
Yeah.
Yep. So that was truly out and truly screaming around. Open your eyes open wide awake. Now that felt kind of weird, didn't it? Seeing the hands spinning around in your mind?
Yeah.
Okay, for the first time, name out loud. What was your random time?
4:30 p.m.
4:30 p.m. You're not going to believe this. That was the time Braden was actually born. And I mean that very sincerely. He was born at exactly 4:30 p.m. Now, of course, I knew you wouldn't believe me, but you spun those hands around. You stopped it at a time. I haven't touched it. What time did you stop his watch at?
All right, let's have a look.
That's amazing.
But wait, let's take it one
That is really amazing.
Let's take it one step further.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe you still don't believe me that he was born at 4:30, but I promise you he was, and that's why I sent this envelope down to David.
Okay, which we haven't opened yet.
And that's been down here a couple of days.
Yep.
Because inside there is true evidence, because we always need evidence in experiments. Open it up, and there's something circled at the top there.
Oh, it's his birth certificate.
16:30 it says, which is 4:30 p.m.
Yeah.
Braden Patrick Barry. That's his birth certificate.
That really is his birth certificate. The only thing I've blacked out is my address, so I don't get all the weirdos from Ireland and Australia tracking me down. But there it is, right there.
That is amazing. You know, Keith, you're messing with my head now.
But wait. Let's take it even one step further.
I don't know.
Cameron, I want to try something with you for a second.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand. I need you to just... you can sit down.
Okay,
just give me your hand and stare at the palm of your hand. Stare at the palm of your hand and just allowing your eyes to close now and just sleeping all the way down, relaxing all the way down, deep down, relaxing, floating, drifting and dreaming all the way down. Good. And as you relax all the way down now, I want you to go back in time to 2009, back to when your own child was born. Okay, and imagine yourself back in the maternity ward now and bring up those feelings inside yourself. But inside yourself, I want you to visualize a clock on a wall and see the hands of that clock spinning around and around and around and around until you see your child being born. Visualize that time now and keep your eyes closed just for a moment. I'm going to write something down. Actually, now, eyes open, wakey, wakey, eyes open. You feel okay?
Yeah, it was refreshing.
Okay, good. And did you actually see the time?
I did.
Okay, don't say it out loud. I'm going to write down the time here, but I'm going to show you, okay?
Okay.
Now, to your knowledge, this time isn't up online or anything like that?
I don't think it is, no.
No, because some people might think, I could have looked this up online. Yeah. My child's time isn't up online either. So, in the celebrity world, people's times remain private to themselves. But I actually saw, when you were down like that, I saw a time came into my mind, and I'm going to go with this. Okay, I've written something down.
Yeah.
I'll hand that to you so I can't swap it or change it. Okay, name out loud. What time was your child born at?
Between 5 and 5:30 a.m.
Okay, and would you say it was more towards 5 or more towards 5:30?
5:30.
Okay, well, have a look what I wrote down.
5 a.m.
5 a.m., pretty close.
Were you really asleep?
I wasn't asleep. No, I could hear what you were saying.
But you were hypnotised.
Yeah. And briefly, I was back in that room. It was like Little House on the Prairie. It was just me, the midwife, my wife, and a baby. It was weird.
And there's thousands of times. But you said between 5 and 5:30 a.m.
Yeah.
And that's why I went with
How do you do that? How do you do that?
Well, I actually hacked into his brain. See, people speak without speaking. That's what I do.
Yeah.
So silently, you're giving off communication signals all the time. And I make it look like, all right, I compare brains to safes. Some safes are really easy to crack.
Yeah.
Others are more difficult to crack.
Like yours.
And that's why it's not an exact science. That's why I got 5 a.m., 5 to 5:30 a.m. And some safes are, they're not working quite the way they should. So our brains are the same, Yeah. But here's, I don't know if we have time for one more thing.
Yeah, of course we do.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I came up with this the other day. How are you at telling lies? Are you good at telling lies or bad?
Pretty bad.
Good. Are you good or bad at telling lies?
I think I'm okay because I'm a card player.
He's really good.
So I'll do this with you then, Cameron. Okay, I got a little dice here.
Yeah.
Or dies you're supposed to say. I want you to take it. Make sure it's the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and 6 are on it.
Yep, they're all there.
Okay. Got a cup here. Robbed from your canteen.
Uh-huh.
Pop it in there, and here's what I want you to do. Shake it around a couple of times. Make sure it's not loaded, because you'd know about loaded dice, right? Make sure the same numbers don't keep coming
We'll
up.
take this one down to star.
Yeah.
No, it keeps coming up different.
Okay, perfect. Here's what I want you to do. Shake it up and down between your hands. Okay, and then when you're ready, just allow the cup to settle so that there's one number. There should be just one number facing up. Okay, have you looked in? I'll look away.
Yep.
Do you know what number he's looking at?
No.
Okay, there's no way anybody could know. I'm going to ask you, is it a 1, is it a 2, is it a 3, is it a 4, is it a 5, is it a 6? I want you to say no every time, okay? Is it a 1?
No.
Is it a 2?
No.
Is it a 3?
No.
Is it a 4?
No.
Is it a 5?
No.
Is it a 6?
No.
I don't know if you noticed, but his chin dropped, his eyes dilated on 6. It's definitely a 6. Is that correct? Be honest.
It's a 6.
But wait, Sonia, that didn't matter. This time it won't matter. Forget the star.
Yeah.
I'm going to bet $500. Now, this is real. This is not messing around. I'll give you $500 if I'm wrong.
Okay. This
right.
is good.
Come on, Cam.
This is good.
So
Come on,
shake
Cam.
around.
You can do it.
I can lie.
You can lie.
Whenever you're ready, stop shaking. And when you look in, if you're not happy with the number, you can change it to a different one.
No, I'm happy.
Happy? Okay, this time, just answer in your mind, okay? Is it a 1? Is it a 2? Is it a 3? Is it a 4? Is it a 5? Is it a 6? He tried to throw me off.
He does.
Actually, you're not the best liar. You're a good liar, but not too good. I could tell everybody what you were doing last Tuesday night, and you didn't tell your wife. But it's a 3. Is that correct?
It is a 3.
It is a 3.
That's amazing. I was just thinking back to last Tuesday night.
How did you know that was a 3? What did he do that time?
Yeah, what did I do that time?
You see, your eyes never lie. So
Yeah.
Your eyes will always give it away. The wrinkles around your eyes, like there's, I don't know, I think it's like 250 facial muscles. I'm looking at everything going on in your whole face.
Mate,
everything.
that was... However you did that.
Okay, let's
I
get
feel
into
sorry for your wife. Anyway.
Yeah, well, she can't tell any lies, that's for sure. You know?
Well done, Keith. Hey, that
Mate,
was
that's
fantastic.
great.
Thanks so much.
Are you going to be doing shows around town?
Yeah, I'm really excited. This is my first time to tour in Australia. I'll be
Brilliant.
back down in August, so all the dates are up on livenation.com.au. Can't
We
wait.
will be
link-
there. That's fantastic.
And we'll put a link on our website, so if you want to see Keith and have him mess with your head a little bit, it's quite good fun. Thanks, Keith.
Thanks so much.